Good evening. So I'm just going to do a quick unboxing review of my new pistol from TAL Arms in Christchurch. Lady Karen was very helpful, and it's the Umarex Competition CP88. It comes in a nice case like this. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what's in it. So what you get, because this is a longer version of the standard CP88, you get two Allen keys. One's to adjust the rear sight, for windage, and the other one is to check the actual screw in here that holds the actual forward slide in, so that goes in there, and just check the tightness. You don't want to over tighten that, because if it does, it affects the actual unlocking of it. It makes it really stiff. So just check it doesn't come loose. That's what that's for. So it comes with two magazines, standard Umarex 8-shot rotaries. So basically, if anybody's got a CP88 will know this, but from there to there is basically a CP88. So you've got Ambidextrous Safety both sides. You can fire it double action and single action. So this is single action and double action. Also, you can also decocker by holding the trigger back, putting the trigger and releasing it. This is your release here that splits the actual thing, and then you drop your magazine in there with the teeth facing rearwards and reload the pellets. Make sure you seat the pellets properly in the magazine, because they can vibrate backwards and they'll jam. If you find it where you can't pull the trigger, or it won't fire, just unlock it, take the magazine out and push the pellet back in. But you want to just give it a little seat. I use a little half a cocktail stick just to seat the skirt just below the surface of the actual magazine so they don't move. Okay, so that locks it in place. It's obviously rifled from there down to there to there. So that's I think they say it's 5.6 inches. I think Umarex say. It's got a standard manual, by the way. Umarex manual won't show you that. It basically has, if you've got Umarex pistols, it basically tells you, I think, how to set the sights, how to load it, how to put the CO2 in. Obviously CO2 goes in this side. You press what would be the mag release from this side, pops the cover off like that, throws it on the floor. You lift that up, you screw that all the way in. You put a bit of pell gun oil, I do, into there, screw it up till it's really tight. You've got to get it fairly tight as well before you latch that shut. Otherwise it doesn't quite pierce right, because I think they might have changed the actual piercing. It's not a pin anymore, it's more of a circular cutter. So you want to make sure that's nice and tight before you push that shut. Obviously it takes a bit of effort, and then that's it. Get the cover, pop the cover back on once you've done that, like so. Just clips back in. Okay, so the only thing that's plastic on these is the grips. I think you can actually get metal grips as well, wooden grips as well for these, but I think I'll just stick with the plastic. Like I do also have the standard CP88 with the plastic grips. So really nice, really well made, nicely balanced, nice. Double action trigger is nice and smooth, and the single action is probably going to improve the more you shoot it. I think my CP88 standard did improve the more I shot it. So so what I did do a comparison energy wise, because people say that the competition produces less energy than the standard CP88. Well, I tried two different pellets. I tried the VMX pellets 8.18 grain, and also I tried some H&N light barracudas at 9.57. The VMXs in the standard CP88 produced 2.56 foot-pounds energy. That was 8 shots average, where the CP88 competition was 3.01, so over 3 foot-pounds energy. I also moved to the heavier pellet, which is 9.57 grain, and I got 2.59 with the CP88 standard, which is only a fraction more, but I got 3.25, 3.25 foot-pounds energy with the competition. So my competition is definitely producing more energy, and that may relate to the way the valve works, and also it may relate to how many shots you'll get out. So I might actually get less shots out of the competition compared to the 88. I should probably do a shoot through the chrony to see if that's true. But if the valve is balanced probably a bit more lighter, you'll get a bit more CO2 through it, which means you'll get a little bit more energy. Plus the fact you've got the longer barrel as well. Okay, so that's basically the results I've got through the chrony. So I'll just show you those. So what I shall do, I shall probably do a bit of accuracy. I shall probably just shoot a semi-rested off a bag first, say you know, 10 metres or 10 yards, and see how they compare with the CP88 and the CP88 competition, which is what this is. So yeah, really nice. Basically from there to about there, it's identical to the actual standard 88. Obviously the only difference really be you've got your longer shroud, and your barrel is about what, 1.6 inches longer. Yeah, 4 inches to 5.6. Yeah, which should improve the accuracy. Obviously you've got no dots on the sight, which is standard for the CP88. So yeah, it's all about sight picture. Sight picture's not too bad actually. You know, I think if you had a slightly smaller V at the back, so the front sight would sit better in there. There is a fair bit of air around it, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's a blinking pistol. It's not a target pistol. I will try probably some wad cutters through as well, you know, to see how she shoots with wad cutters, and then probably go domes further out. Okay, so I hope you like that little review. More to follow. Take care. Thanks for watching. Good evening. So I'm here with my CP88 competition, and this is a bit of additional video to go on the back of an unboxing review. So there's the corona results I did with that, and I've put CO2 in. I haven't cleaned the barrel yet, but I thought I'd see what she did with these Velocipels, which are 7.26 grain, I believe. They're Webleys, and I did 8 shots obviously, and they were sort of like semi-rested off the front of the bag, just the front of the pistol bag, so they weren't completely still. Obviously there's a dark black sights front and back. It was getting a little bit dark outside as well, it's quite late, but I still managed to put 7 shots there inside a 2p piece, centre to centre, so that's 1 inch, and I've obviously moved one out there. So with the barrel clean, I reckon that should tighten up the more lead you put down. So yeah, she's shooting really nicely. I'm really impressed. And I will be doing a comparison between the standard CP88 and this one, the CP88 competition. So yeah, shooting further out, I shall almost certainly use domes, but 10 yards, 10 metres, yeah, wad cutters are fine. Yeah, seem pretty accurate. So I hope you like that little video. Take care and thanks for watching.